Hey guys, Nicole here. This is my first video. It's gonna be a little Q&A while I do my makeup. My friend's gonna ask me some questions, and my boyfriend is gonna ask me some questions while I do my makeup. So I'll briefly describe what I'm using while I put it on, but it's not gonna be too extensive of any type of makeup video. Mostly just like a Q&A so you guys can get to know me. So anyways, we're gonna start with putting my hair up. So I just like it to be really out of my face. The biggest issue is the bangs. Normally I'll use a headband. Well, sometimes use a headband, but I typically use a shower cap. So that's what we're doing today. Putting our shower cap on. Making sure all of our little hairs are as back as possible.
So what kind of look are we doing today?
So we're not doing any type of look in particular. I figured I would kind of go with my shirt, if you guys can't tell, pinky on these lines, and then white and black, so something like that. Okay. I always start with moisturizer, so just 2 pumps of that, any kind that works for your skin.
Do you remember your first makeup item?
It was probably eyeliner in like 7th grade. Back in 7th grade, in like 8th grade, I didn't really wear makeup like that, but sometimes I would do a quick eye look. So even up until like high school, I did not have like really eyeshadow. I really just did like eyeliner and mascara. But it wasn't like an everyday thing. That was like when I went to homecoming freshman year, that was my look. Eyeliner and mascara. There was a brief point when I would thought I was filling in my eyebrows good, but I wasn't. And then someone finally told me. It was actually my manager at my job, so thanks to all my friends out there that didn't tell me my eyebrows were ugly. Shout out to you, Brad. You're a real one.
What cosmetic brands have you always wanted to try but still haven't?
Well, I watch a lot of Jeffree Star, and I did recently get the setting spray and the sponge set, but I don't have any actual makeup. I did order a Halloween mystery box, which might, well, I'm pretty sure the one I am ordering has at least a liquid lip, but I've never tried any like concealers or even any eyeshadow palettes by him. So if I could get one of those, that'd be nice. Looking forward to the Jeffree Star Shane Dawson collab. All right, now my face is moisturized. So I typically like to start with my eyebrows. We have the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil, and then also the pomade. The pomade is in shade chocolate, and the pencil is dark brown. So I'm gonna use my Anastasia brow pencil to do all of this wonders, but I always typically start with the Brow Wiz.
What's your favorite drugstore brand?
I guess e.l.f. when I want a cheap brush. Also NYX is pretty nice sometimes.
Is there any kind of makeup you can't leave the house without?
No. If I do my eyelashes, then I always want to make sure to bring my little eyelash bag kit with me. I have my eyelash little baggie right here. I keep like my eyelashes in it so that it comes like with a case in case I need to take it out, and then I have my glue, the tweezers, my mascara, and then funny that we were just talking about e.l.f. because it's like a double-sided e.l.f. brush that I can use to like try and make sure that my lashes aren't looking like spiderweb wigs. Or spider legs, I'm sorry.
Do you have a beauty budget or do you spend freely?
I wouldn't really say I have a beauty budget. More of like, I just try and go on payday. Because I always technically have money I could be saving. But instead I just feel like, you know, you deserve to treat yourself. So I treat myself on payday so I can get all my spending out then and then save the rest of it. But I will say that my Ulta account started October of last year. So it's been a year since I've really been doing makeup more like this.
What type of product do you buy most of?
At the beginning, probably like eyeshadow palettes because I was trying to develop a variety of different things I could use. But honestly, I probably spend the most on setting spray because I really just like that nice refresh. This is actually my second bottle of the Starberry Mist.
So besides doing makeup, what other kind of activities do you like to do?
I go to work 5 out of 7 days of the week.
Yeah, but we said what kind of activities do you like to do?
I like to hang out with my friends. We like to drive around, listen to music. I like to go to concerts. I like bowling. If you guys didn't know, I'm 22. Sometimes I go out downtown with my friends. We'll go to the bars. That's typically only on Fridays or Saturdays. But with work, I tend to like open on most Sundays, so I don't really go out on Saturdays. I used to say, oh well, and go for it, but I'm trying to be more responsible lately. I am now putting my concealer around my eyebrows so that we can make the eyebrows look as best as possible. I like brighter colors, so I guess you could say more on the neon side, and also like pastel is kind of nice. Sometimes I just feel like this eyebrow or this eyelid kind of hangs down. It's a little bit more hooded than this one, so it doesn't always look even. And sometimes it's just hard to see the eyeshadow when I'm applying it. Not that there's really any type of specific cup or bowl to use, but I use a Ninja Turtle cup for my foundation water, and then I also use a Disney cup for my Q-tips.
What's your favorite store to shop at? Not just makeup, but like anything.
Yeah. I don't know. Probably like McDonald's. I love me a sausage McMuffin. I like H&M. That's a good store. Also Target, I find myself in there a lot. I live in Washington. So yeah, I'm 22 years old, live in Washington. I've never moved, born and raised in the same city.
What made you want to start doing videos for makeup?
Just like something to fill my time, and then something that I can kind of like watch back on, so I can watch like my own progression. And then like if friends want to like support and watch, that's always cool.
What's your favorite time of the year?
Summer. I mean, fall has some nice days. I'm just not here to like freeze. In Washington, like last I checked, it was 45 right now. Which, don't get me wrong, I know there's way worse, but I'm here for like the 60-degree weather every day. But I also am not turning out fires either, so like maybe California is not the ideal place to be. Not right now.
What kind of content can we look forward to on this channel?
So I definitely want to do more than just beauty. I figured a good starting video would be like Q&A, and I thought it'd be more exciting to like not just be sitting down and asking questions, but like doing a makeup video too. Hopefully I can get some friends together and we can do a video sometime. And then also I would like to do some like vlogging. So again, if anyone cared to watch my day, or I guess I'd probably sum it up into like a week or 2 weeks or something into like one video. So like little snippets throughout each day.
How often do you see yourself uploading videos?
Again, maybe like every 2 weeks. We'll see.
Do you have any pets?
So I have some cats at my mom's house. They have 2 of them. Technically only one of them is mine. It's an all black cat. His name's Charlie. My sister has a little multicolored cat. Her name's Izzy. And then I also have a leopard gecko who I got from my friend about 1.5 years ago. Her name's Dart.
How do your friends feel that you have a lizard?
Most of them like it. She's not like scary or anything like that, so sometimes at first it's like a weird feeling.
If you could go anywhere, where would you go?
My ultimate trip is Disneyland Paris. So I'm a very big fan of Disney, and or even like, pretty sure there's one in Tokyo. I just want to go to all the Disneylands. I've been to Disneyland and Disney World, so California and Florida. So then sometimes when I feel like they're looking good, I just like to quickly. This is why setting spray is the product I use the most. Because I just really feel like it's not on unless I'm like dripping in it. Well, the eyebrows look good enough, right? Okay, so then we're gonna go in with our Anastasia brow gel and make sure they are locked. I like to start with eyebrows primarily because I feel like them and my fake lashes. So I'm using my Smashbox Studio Skin 24-hour wear hydrating foundation. Just gonna get some pumps on my hand. Get my beauty blender wet. Again, it is my Jeffree Star beauty blender. I like it a lot, and I really am a fan that like there's the angle, because I feel like it really helps me get like in the creases by my nose, and then also in the creases of my hairline. I have pretty clear skin, so I don't always use the foundation. Sometimes I just conceal around the eyebrows, and that's like all I put on my face. And then I'll normally like put some highlight on the concealer, so it's not just like straight concealer around my eyebrows, and at least the highlight covers it a little bit. Just because I feel like concealing the eyebrows makes them more defined, but like my skin personally does not really need the foundation. I also have the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I like that one a lot too. That one just has a matte finish, and it was just looking weird on my skin in the summer, and I wasn't really a big fan of how it was finishing with powder on top of it. So perfect. Now we're gonna take our, this is just a sample I got for my birthday, so it's really tiny, but it's the Kat Von D translucent setting powder. I like to use my Jeffree Star brush. I think it was meant to be a blush brush, in all honesty. It's the JS1. But I was honestly looking for a new powder brush, and I was like, this will be fine. So this is the only Jeffree Star brush I own. I bought it individually. I'm really bad at buying online because I hate the waiting process. I just want it now. So like that's kind of why I go into stores to do it. But at the same time, I hate the interaction with the workers too. So it's just a battle in every area. All right. So now your face is set. I'm gonna grab my Morphe eyelid primer, eyeshadow primer. Just a little tube. Again, don't want to mess with the eyebrows, so I squirt just a very tiny bit. My finger, you can see, you can't actually see, it's not very much, but yeah. Just gonna slightly dab that on my fingers, and then just like dab it on my eyelids, like so. Just, use the Beauty Blender and just kind of dab it out a little bit more. Because I just feel like I can go a little faster. I feel like it's just easier for me to go a little faster without like jamming my fingers into my eyelids a lot, and then I just like to go in on the edges and just work it out. Now we're gonna move on to eyeshadow. We're gonna bring out our Morphe Jeffree Star palette, because why not have a palette that is
James Charles.
What did I say? All right, so now we're gonna start with eyeshadow. We're gonna use our Morphe James Charles palette. That's 2 times your face. That's okay, because you got all the colors. I'm gonna show you as if you've never seen before. I personally have my thing taped on top so I can like compare what shade with what, because there is no names on the back, and I like to know what shade I'm using, so. All right, got my brushes ready. All my ducks are lined up. We're gonna start with our base light pink. It's called Pinkity Drinkity. This is gonna be more of a pastel look since my shirt's more pastel-y. We're gonna get that right on the lid. We're gonna go in for another layer. And we're just gonna do the same on the other eye. Alright, seems like a pretty solid base. Both eyes are looking pretty good. Alright. Okay, so next we're gonna go in with the shade T. It's more of a brown. I'm just gonna dab this on the edge. One thing I did forget is that I put my concealer brush away, and I like to keep that out because you never know when the eyeshadow could go too far, and then you just need to like quickly like, again, this is the shade T. Hello. Sorry. Hey, it's Cassidy. Parker. I live with Nicole. My brows on fleek. Alright, so we got T on both eyelids there in the corners. So now the last color we're missing really is just white, I guess. And we're gonna go in with the white, which is Flashback. We're just gonna put her right in the middle, just to kind of blend the T with the pinkity drinkity. We do that both sides. Then I'll go back in with the brush I was just using, so we can just kind of So we're gonna go in with our Morphe M321 crease brush. Mom got me this for Christmas.
Thanks, Mom.
Shout out, Mom. Get that right in there a little bit. And then a little bit on the other side. And then just go back to the other side. And back to the other side. Then, this is one of those moments you break and pause and you set and refresh. We are gonna take our e.l.f. It's called a blending eye brush, but I think it's the perfect size to get right there in the brow bone. So we're gonna go in with ring light and just hit that brow bone. And then refresh. Do you have any questions for me, Cassidy?
Why you gotta speak louder? They can hear me. They'll be able to hear me.
They can't hear you. You have to be louder than that.
Explain that.
Wow, so pretty. She should be the next Kylie Jenner.
We were talking about her earlier. He said, how long is this gonna take? And I said, it takes Kylie Jenner's makeup artist 3 hours to do her. He said, you're not Kylie. Which I might be.
Yeah.
So now I'm just gonna do my setting spray one more time. And then I'm gonna go in with shade Face with my little Morphe brush. It's like a detail brush. I'm gonna put that on the bottom lash line. So next I'm gonna put my fake eyelashes on and I'll be right back. Guys, I'm back. Lashes are on. These are a pair of Ardell number 174. So yeah, once that is on, just try and make sure that they aren't too clumpy together. They are. I use my tweezers to try and separate them. These pair are getting on the last of their legs and I have to toss them soon and cut my new ones. So lastly, I'm gonna go in with my IT brush for my highlight. So I like to set my face one more quick time. It's almost like glue. Then I like to spray the brush a little bit. One more quick spray. This is probably why I get so shiny. And then I use the Maybelline Master Holographic highlight. It's like a white one. Just like on the cheekbones. Then I do the nose bridge. Then I go up into the forehead. And then I honestly just, I love a good shine, so I just pretty much trace my face with it. Then I go in a second time into the highlight. And do it again, primarily on the edges. Since I started on my cheeks, I feel like my cheeks are pretty covered. And then I'll go in with my Disney Villains Ursula highlight from that collection. I like to do one more quick set. Again, the brush. And then just go in with that. This one is kind of purpley. So it's like a nice offset from that white. And just go to the same place. I don't do as much because I don't need that many purpley sparkles since we're going for like a pink look. If we were going for a purple look, then I really go in with this one. Alright. That's done. Lastly, we're just gonna do a lip. So what I really enjoy is that I got the Hello 21, last year's mini lips. And they're just such fun shades. I'm probably gonna use, I'm thinking Boy Bye, because it's more of like a nude. Perfect. And then of course, I like to set one more time. That's how I know I'm done. Yeah, there we go. Here's my finished look for you guys. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys liked it. Hope you enjoyed it, and stick around for the next time. So just stay tuned, subscribe, and hopefully a new video comes soon. Thank you. Okay, it's done.
Okay.
I don't know how to stop recording it. I guess you could probably take this off now. It's not doing anything. Can you see it now?